Hi, first class, Mr. Dunk here, and welcome to the second part of your geography worksheet on our little imaginary town. There is a lot going on in this town. It's a great little picture. Today we're having a look at part C and part D. Part C. Where do these people work? Well, if you have a look at part C, it probably would have helped you with part A and B, actually. Let's have a look at the jobs. So the first one is taxi driver. Where would a taxi driver work? Well, yesterday, if you remember, I did say as a clue to part A, not everyone works in a building. Taxi driver. Do they work indoors or outdoors, or is it sort of a bit of both? Maybe their workplace moves around with them. Have a look at the picture and see if you can work it out. Next, the mechanic. A mechanic. What does a mechanic do? A mechanic is someone who generally fixes vehicles, cars. Someone who repairs cars, maybe changes a tire, maybe changes something in the engine, maybe helps you if you've had an accident or something like that. Third one is a builder. A builder. Now, yesterday you might remember as well, I did say that not all people work indoors. A builder's workplace could change every day. Have a look at the picture and see if you can find a couple of builders doing a job. Where are they? The fourth job is a chef. A chef. Well, chefs can work in more than one type of place. But if you give me one of the names of the places where you might find a chef, let me know. A doctor. Well, if you have a look at part B, you would find one of the places where you'll find a doctor working, but that isn't the only place. The building that a doctor can work in can be quite small or extremely, extremely large. Tell me one of the places where a doctor might be found. And finally, bus driver. Similar to the taxi driver. Where would you find a bus driver working? Okay, part D. Part D is asking where you would go in different situations. So, where would you go if your dog was sick? Where would you go if your dog was sick? Well, you'd be looking for a doctor. Well, what type of doctor? I don't think you'd be going to the doctor's surgery. What's the name of a place where you take sick animals? The next one. Where would you go if you wanted to post a letter? Well, through my post box the other day, I got 2 free postcards from An Post. I'm going to take them down to this place to post them on. The third place is, where would you go if you needed your teeth checked? Now, as I said last Friday in our Zoom lesson, there's lots of teeth flying around in my household at the moment. So I've been to this place very recently. And it's somewhere that you should be going quite often to have a checkup. The name of this place isn't actually on the picture. I'll just say it begins with D. Next, where would you go if you were looking for a book? Well, there's 2 places. You can buy a book, but you don't have to. There are places where you can just borrow them, or just go in to read, and then go home afterwards. Next, where would you go if you wanted to buy a present? Well, I mean, I suppose that depends on the type of present you're looking for. So again, this time, you have lots of different options. What type of present would you like? Think about that, and think about where someone would have to go to get that for you. And finally, where would you go if you were hungry? Well, just like the chef can be found working in different places, you can go to different places if you're hungry. You might be looking for a meal, or you might be looking for a little snack. So anyway, there you go. That's part C and D. Best of luck. I can't wait to see your answers. See you soon. Bye.